Hi guys, Maggie here again, and this is my video submission for my public speaking video. Kind of just sharing some things about myself and my interests and hobbies. Today I'm going to start with a couple of pictures that I have. These have been on one of my trinket shelves for a couple of years now, but a lot of it is just family. So to start, I'll show you this. So that's me and all my sisters. And this is my cousin Leslie. And that's my grandma. And then along here you've got Hannah with my niece Fallon. That's me, my little sister Chloe. And then Gina and Katie. And Katie's holding my nephew Theodore. This picture is from 2012. We were at Alt Park in Cincinnati. That was a lot of fun. The day that we went there, it was the Venus transit, I believe. So there were a lot of people up there, and we got to see Venus cross over in front of the sun. Everybody had like solar glasses and binoculars and things like that. So that was really neat. This is also another picture of me and all my sisters and my niece and nephew. This was just about 4 years ago. So the order here goes Chloe, me, Gina, Katie, and then Hannah, and then little ones, Theodore and Fallon. So I have 4 sisters. It's a lot of fun. And then there's another little close-up from the Venus transit there. That was a lot of fun. Here is a photo of my dad, this fella here in the blue, and then aunts, uncles, and grandma here. So I always like showing those pictures. They're fun. On to the next items. I have a lot of things that have to do with elephants. Elephants are definitely something that I have kind of had an affinity for ever since I was little. And I just never stopped loving them. I love elephants. It's kind of something that I collect and just something, it intrigues me. So to start, I've got a couple of different jewelry items that have elephants on them. I've got this little necklace charm there. And I've got this little ring that has a lot of little elephants on it. I don't know if you really can see that all too well. And then this next one is actually, it's like a little prayer charm of Ganesha, one of the Indian Hindu gods. And then I've got another little coin-like talisman, Shiva, and then Ganesh on the other side. I don't know. I don't practice Hinduism or Buddhism regularly, but I think, to me, I really like some of their beliefs and systems that they kind of follow traditionally. And I just really think it's neat that they have so many different deities and gods and people that they follow. But some more of my elephants. This is a little speckled jade elephant statue. I have had this guy since, gosh, I was really little. I know my grandma gave them to us. Me and all my sisters got one. And then I have this really cool little thing. This is actually a little crystal puzzle. It's not crystal, it's plastic, but I thought that was really neat. I got that for Christmas this past year. That was a lot of fun. It was kind of difficult to put them together, but it was a lot of fun. And then I've got this little statue here, and I think he's really pretty. He's got like this glass kind of for like an overthrow, and he's just really neat. My sister got him for me. People just find elephants and give them to me. I really like them. This is actually something that I received for Christmas this year. My aunt made this for me. She recently took a pottery class and decided to make this little one for me. and I really enjoy him. He's cute. Here is another Ganesha statue. Purple is one of my favorite colors, so I was immediately hooked to him. My mom got him for me for my birthday last year. And I just really think he's really cool. And then another Ganesha. Mom also got him for me. He's got a lot of cool ornate things going on. I have lots of elephants. And then this is like a little oil holder here. And I got him when I was at the Renaissance Festival, and the oil in there smells really good. But I really liked him. So those are my elephants. I have a lot more things to do with elephants. I've got coats and dresses and skirts and tapestries and all kinds of fun stuff with elephants on them. Definitely something I've always loved and have really just been intrigued by since I was little. Kind of to go along with the elephants and the statue kind of things, I have some little Buddha statues. I really like this guy. He's really funny. He's got kids hiding here. I'm not really sure what the symbolism is with that, but my mom got him for me, and he's really cool. He's got a lot of decoration and stuff too. And then another little Buddha that I have, and this guy is actually a crystal statue. He is made out of fluorite. And I think Mom got him for me as well. But he's really neat. I've always really liked him. And I have some other little crystals to show you. I'm a collector of crystals and minerals as well. I've got lots, but this is one of my favorites. This is really neat because you can see inside of there. It almost looks like there's another crystal growing in there, but that's what they call in the mineral crystal world a phantom. And you can kind of see it's like a smoky shadow kind of. That's really cool. That's a good angle. I really like this. And then this is one of my favorite stones of all time. This is labradorite. And you can see that sheen there at the top. It's kind of similar to moonstone, but it's just a really beautiful stone. It usually comes in those blue and yellow and green hues. Sometimes it can have red and purple and pink and orange. That side doesn't flash as much, but I just thought I'd share that with you because these are some of the things that I really enjoy. And moving on from that, I will touch on some of my favorite books. This is the Celestine Prophecy book, and I've got a couple more. I believe there's 7 books in the series. I've read them all. I read the last 2 out of order, so that was a little confusing, but made sense once I read the second to last one. But this is a book series that I have in recent years been reading, and I just really love them. They're kind of like an adventure book. A lot of people, when they see or hear the name, they definitely think that it's going to be kind of like a guidebook to religion kind of thing, but it actually is not. There is some of that go into it, but it's like an adventure story. It's a fictional novel, but there's definitely a lot of truth to be told in the books themselves. It is just really neat. If you get a chance to kind of go over a little description about it. Essentially, it is an adventure book about manuscripts from Tibet. They're ancient manuscripts, and they're kind of like Enlightenment scrolls. And it's just really neat. I think it's kind of silly that I do, but the manuscripts are kind of they're almost like golden rules. And I kind of take them into my daily life. it's just a lot of neat stuff about spiritualism and all kinds of cool things. So some of my favorite books. I love reading, and these have been my favorite books here recently. So if you get a chance, check them out. Moving on from the books, I have my plants with me. I only have 2 of them with me, but I actually just repotted this today. This is some of my succulents that I have. They're little tiny ones yet, but I'm really happy that they're growing. So, and then this little fellow here is a golden barrel cactus. And he's really little yet, but I'm hoping someday that he will be a big, giant barrel cactus. I love collecting plants. I don't have any kids or pets of my own, so they kind of act in place as my little babies. It's something that I definitely enjoy doing. I love working with the soil and working with plants. Lavender is one of my favorite plants. I have a couple of plants outside. Fortunately, I can't bring them in to show you. But it's definitely something that I really like to do. Obviously, I mentioned previously that I work at a big greenhouse, so I definitely get to do things that I enjoy for the most part on a daily basis. And I think that is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I cannot wait to watch everybody else's and give some feedback. And I will see y'all soon. Bye.